Hey guys, Jackpot here and bringing you another video. In today's video, we are going over a Darkmoon Fair farm dealing with fishing, which involves and centers around the Darkmoon Daggermaw. As you can see here, I got 292 Darkmoon Daggermaws. I did this in two variations of farming. I did it in two 1 hour sessions. My first hour session was just straight casting off this dock. In that farm, I was able to get 239 natural Darkmoon Daggermaws, 14 bloated threshers, 9 sealed Darkmoon crates. With in turn opening all the crates, I got 9 Darkmoon Firewaters and with the 14 bloated threshers, I was able to get an additional 110 Darkmoon Daggermaw, which added up the gold total for the hour was a little under 12,500 gold. Exact amount according to market price right now would be 12,424 gold. Those numbers will be in the description below in the video. But the theme of the video centralizes about the Darkmoon Daggermaw, but that is not the big ticket item. We are focused on the Darkmoon Firewater, which on use increases your deafness by 15% and your size for an hour, which is perfect for farming. Mainly just herbalism, mining, and skinning. Deafness increases your gathering speed. So this is pretty significant if you're a Tauren with herbalism. Makes it almost instant. And high mountain Tauren for mining, likewise. So I did it on my other druid, just straight off cast. These numbers in the bag represent me farming the Shipwreck debris. I went around the whole coast for an hour and I was able to get 80 Shipwreck debris. Each one contains 1 Darkmoon Firewater. And with that, you get about 3 to 5 Darkmoon Daggermaw through it. So if you look at these numbers, we have, it was roughly selling for 411 gold back when it was I was first farming this. But if you add these numbers up, roughly 32,000 for the Darkmoon Firewater, and then you add 292 Darkmoon Daggermaw to that mix, and you're looking at little under 39,300 gold. So that is significantly more. That is triple. Just shy under 40,000. So if you are just going for a pure gold per hour, I would highly recommend farming for the Shipwreck debris. And although you can also obtain the Darkmoon Firewater from this NPC, Alyssa Sundew, it's for 25 Darkmoon Daggermaw. So the math does not work out in your favor if you were to do that. At value now, it is 625 gold if you just sold the 25 Darkmoon Fire. Excuse me. It would the amount of gold that is the 25 Darkmoon Daggermaw it would cost you just to get 1 Firewater is 625, opposed to just if you were to buy it, you would be losing 225 gold each time you did that. Typically, middle of the expansion, towards the end of the expansion, these dagger mods usually go for 5 to 6 gold from my recollection, and usually the Firewaters average between 40 to 120 gold is what I usually see them for. But obviously, dagger mods have more use, recipes, toys, and whatnot. And there's even a mount. We'll be going over the different options in another video. This is just primarily just for farming, fishing wise. So I will show you the map. I did a full loop. As you can see, there's some shipwreck debris nodes north. Every other lap, I seem to get more lucky on the main area south, where I'm pointed, but definitely hit north. I was always been able to get a couple nodes when I went up there, and I just made laps. I also, you will get lucky about, I would say 15, roughly 20% of the time that you're able to fish the node twice, the shipwreck debris, without it disappearing. And another cool tip is, if I am going to be using the Tuskar dinghy, you can also use a different raft, using a Wrath of the Lich King. I do not actually have it on this character. This is a pretty brand new character. The Anglers, they have a raft, but the Tuskar dinghy is a toy that you can get in Dragonflight. I will put a link to the Wowhead in the descriptions for you guys to obtain it. But pretty much, I was able to just use it, and you're able to fish off it. And also, if you pop travel form, you are zooming. Obviously, this is no problem if you're a Death Knight or a Shaman with Walk on Water or Path of Ice. You'll be able to just zoom through here, but I know a lot of people farm on Druids, so I was just casually making laps around Darkmoon Island. And I noticed a lot of people just fishing off the docks. I don't know if I had just horrible RNG, or if that's different numbers. But the 12,000 is not worth an hour of your time. I am sorry. Maybe if you need it, if you just wanted to collect the toys, then I understand and don't feel like fishing, or buying them off the auction house, rather. But even if you're just going for the shipwreck debris, I was, I got more, 60, almost 60 more natural by just fishing by the shipwreck debris, just farming those. The only thing that kept me to go over was the 14 bloated threshers that I did obtain. So if you're going to do this farm, I would just fish around the edge of the coastline and just attack the shipwreck debris. So obviously this is a 40k, around 40k gold per hour right now, but I don't know. I'm just gonna be honest. I would definitely utilize it at the moment while everyone's gathering, and there's still gold to be made by the gathering professions, primarily mining and herbing. It's just gonna go down in value. See it at every expansion. So this could plausibly turn into 20k gold per hour. But I would definitely recommend this. Also, if you just want to farm your own Darkmoon Firewater, 80 in 1 hour. I mean, that's 80 hours of farming right there. So it truly, highly recommend to do this at least once and see how you like it. But that is all I have for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.